Hello friends, welcome to Spicy Cat Colors. My name is Kathy. I am here a little late this month, but hopefully if you're on Instagram you saw my posts already for my buddy colors for the month. Anyway, did I say I'm Kathy? And I'm happy to see all my new and seasoned friends here today. I am on a work trip yet. If you watched my last video, I shared some completed paint jam kits, and I did that while I was on my trip, and I'm still on my trip. I am going to do some coloring here on this poo page. I'm not gonna be able to show you because I have this funky new travel setup that doesn't work. Anyway, it's one of my Japan purchases of a Disney Pixel book. And I discovered as I'm trying to do this at night in my hotel room, the numbers are in here are so light I cannot see them. So I need to sit at the table with a light. So I thought instead of being face to face, which I normally do this video, I would just do this to share my plans and maybe a quick little chat. And yeah, you can watch me color or try to. So it is March. I'm filming this, I believe it's March 10th. It was daylight savings time last night, which I usually despise because I am not a morning type person. And when you take away some of my sleep, it makes me a little crabby. But I'm on my day off, so hopefully that's not a problem and I can take a nap later. So for March, I am doing, of course, my two group buddy colors, my Spicy Cat Disney and Spicy Cat Buddies. So for Spicy Cat Disney, I chose a page from Camellia Angelcova, 50 Woodland Miniatures. And actually, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all of my UK friends. I do believe today is Mother's Day for you. So just wanted to throw that out there quick. US Mother's Day isn't until May. But anyway, I know I have lots of lovely Mother's Day friends. So, okay, back to the page I chose. If you did not know, I am doing Camellia Angelcova all year, basically. Hey, that sounds like it could be a hashtag if anyone wants to try that. I'm not, but I'm going to use Camellia Angelcova, most likely her miniature books, for all of my group buddy colors. However, if you do not have any of those books, do not think you have to go buy them, because I always give an alternate prompt. Because we all don't have the same books, and I just want, for me, buddy coloring is the fun of coloring with other people, so everyone is welcome. Okay, so this is the page I chose. I thought it was super cute. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are marching into spring, and it's also for those that celebrate Easter month. So I thought, okay, I didn't want to do like a traditional Easter page because that's not everybody's jam. So I thought, oh, but we could do a bunny page. And I thought this page is so stinking cute, and it gave me spring vibes and also a little bit Easterish vibes. So if you do not have this book or have already colored this page and want to join us, here's my challenge. I can't color right here, and I want to. Okay, hold on. See, the problem with my setup here is I can't turn the angle of the, I can't get it to not show the legs, and I can't turn, well, I haven't figured it out, the tripod so I could adjust easier. Again, I could save these or this corner until I wasn't filming, but no. I have the blue marker in my hand and I want to do all the blues. Okay, so yes, the bunny page is what I chose. If you do not have this book and want to participate, or if you've already colored this page, any page with a rabbit or bunny in it will do. So if you are on Instagram and would like to share your picture with me, please either, you can direct message it to me if you don't like to post things. I know there's lots of us that are lurkers. I'm pretty much a major lurker for a lot of things where I don't, oh, there we go, always comment or post things. But if you would like to post, please do so with the hashtag SpiceyCatBuddies. And then I'll hopefully, if the Instagram algorithms allow me to, see your page. At this time, I just use the same hashtag all the time. I don't change it every month because I just don't trust Instagram. And I have found that for me, I just look at that hashtag and I like to scroll through the entire library that has been posted to Spicy Cat Buddies and enjoy all of your pages a second time or a 10th time. And I've also found that for some reason, even when I do that and I like scroll to see everything, like I always go to the bottom of all of the tags, excuse me, there's still, I may have missed some, or they didn't post, or I don't know what it is. So anyways, sometimes you will get a comment from me like way after the fact, and it's because, yeah, Instagram doesn't like me all the time. So that's how I do that, and I will always comment, and then I can take your picture and put it in my coloring scrapbook for the year, which I copy and print out everybody's buddy color pictures, and then you're a permanent part of my happy little coloring journal slash scrapbook. So sorry, I think I'm better when I do these face-to-face because I'm not distracted, and it has been like months since I have done a coloring and talking video, so I'm just apologizing right now that this is going to probably be very annoying for any new friends and seasoned friends. You already know what a hot mess I am. But okay, that was Spicy Cat Buddies. And for Spicy Cat Disney, if you are a new friend, I have a picker wheel spinner app set up with I better check if I need to update it. All of the movies that are in the large color by number Hatchet Hero books, I have those movie titles in a spinner app, and I spin that every month, and it chooses a movie for us to color from. And let us see what the app has chosen for us for the month of March. Sword in the Stone, yes, is one of my favorite movies. I've just always been in love with basically Camelot, Arthur and Guinevere. I mean, all the non-Disney films regarding it, just that story as a whole, I've enjoyed. And I also like Sword in the Stone of young Wart as he pulls the sword. Again, you can watch the movie if you don't know it. But it's one of my all-time favorite classics. I probably say that a lot, but there's a lot of Disney classics I love. So Sword in the Stone, so that might be a trickier one. I know it's not probably in all of the Hatchet Hero books. So, and again, you don't have to use one of the Hatchet Hero books. I just use them because I have almost, well, not all of them, but I have a lot of them. And this prompt helps me to make sure I get to enjoy coloring in them. So it can be from any book that represents Sword in the Stone. And if you cannot find something specific to the movie, I would say anything, how did I post it on Instagram? Like anything that, I don't know what century it is, royal, regal, like a castle or a knight or, you know, like a sword, those types of things from A Sword in the Stone. And I think I love that movie so much because the Merlin and Madame Mim fight, their wizarding magic fight, is just one of my favorite scenes, and Madame Mim is one of my favorite evil characters, and yeah, I just really enjoy that movie. So I've already seen some posting up on Instagram, so thank you to those that are already participating. But yeah, just have fun. And if you you think it fits to Sword in the Stone, then it does. So I'm very much, let's just do this to color. You don't have to use my prompt, but if you do and you post on Instagram, please use the hashtag SpiceyCatDisney. If you are not on Instagram, you can always email, which I have several season friends that email me their pages every month, and I greatly appreciate that. So my email is down in the description box on every video. It is SpiceyCatColors@gmail.com. So come on over and send me an email. Again, I am on a work trip, so I am very slow with this new job in responding to emails, comments, all the things, because my daytime hours are very much consumed with solely work. Before, I used to have a little bit of more flexibility where I could keep up on communicating with everybody. But yeah, so those are our prompts for the month. So if that's what you were here for, thank you for stopping. I'm going to probably chat for a little bit yet for anyone that wants to hang out with me. What are my other coloring plans? We can talk about that. So yes, I have been on a work trip, I guess we call it, working remotely from a different facility than where I live. And I left my house February 10th or 11th. Officially been gone that long. Like I said, today is March 10th, and I do not plan to be able to go home until March 23rd. I should find myself at home. If you are following my stories on Snapchat or Instagram, I've been posting like a daily countdown, like what day it is, and just a little selfie. So that's been kind of fun. It's been going really quickly. I do not feel like, I know a lot of people could not do this. It would be very difficult for them to be away from home this long. I am one of those very odd sorts, I guess, or maybe there's more of us than I think that actually enjoy this travel part of my job. And I do have, so for last weekend and this weekend, I'm not scheduled to work. Basically, I'm on call if there are any issues, but there haven't been. So last weekend, my husband came to visit. So where I am, it's about a 7-hour drive from where I live. So he drove up for the weekend, got here early Saturday, and stayed until Sunday afternoon. We did some sightseeing in the area. We've had lovely weather considering I've been traveling pretty much the bulk of February and now March, which is very much still winter where I live, and we have had warmer than average temperatures this winter. Yeah, in fact, there's like no snow out there, and I anticipate we may get some crazy storm yet, but at least I have been spared having to deal with it with travel, which is very nice because I do not enjoy traveling on icy roads and snowstorms. So this weekend I have just decided to hole up in my hotel room because that's me. So my coworker friends are like, oh, do you want to like go out for lunch or do something today on our day off? And I'm like, no, that sounds like it means I'd have to put a bra on. I do, FYI, have clothes and I put a bra on, even though you can't see me in my filming. But I had to go, you know, out of my hotel room to fill up my cup of coffee. So I had to put some kind of clothes on. And, but I'm just like, nope, I'm good hanging out in my hotel. And why am I good hanging out in my hotel room? Because I drive myself when I come to these fun adventures and I bring crafts. So my plans for the month, I can tell you, since I've been on this trip, I have finished 2 diamond paintings. One was like very small. The other is small compared for what some people like. It's like my perfect size, meaning I can work on it basically an hour a night after work, and I usually have it done in the week, so it's nothing too entailed. And yeah, I just really enjoy that option. So I've done that. I have, what else did I do? Well, I've brought coloring, so I have probably 10 books I think I brought with me. I brought more than I thought I would. But mostly I think color by number. Again, some of my time at work is very stressful. I think I've shared all this before, but basically we have a new computer system that is being implemented throughout the company, and I was hired specifically to be part of the team that is doing that for all of the supply chain functions. So there are times of this that are very stressful when we are doing the actual turn the switch on type of thing. And when I get back to my hotel room at night, I very much just need to not think and keep myself busy and let my brain turn off. So color by number is the best for me because I don't have to think, and also the diamond painting because I really don't have to make any choices. Color by number, I mean, yeah, it tells me it's green, but which green? Whereas diamond painting, it tells you exactly which color to use. So yeah, I've been doing some coloring. I actually finished a book last month. It was gifted to me, and I just like went to town. The first part of this trip, I was, I like had to bounce around. I was like in one town for a week, and then like I went to a different town / hotel for about 4 days. And then now I've been back in this location. I'll be, by the time I check out of this hotel, I'll have been here 31 nights. So when I went through those short-term stays, I did not like unpack my full craft arsenal, if that makes sense. I just had a limited amount of stuff, and I just brought in that one coloring book. And yeah, that when I was at the place for 4 days, I finished the entire book. It was pretty fun. I think I've missed something. What color is this? Oh, I missed coloring Pooh's nose. I'm like, what color am I missing here? Okay. So that was exciting. So I've got a finished coloring book. And I also brought a bunch of card kits. So I've mentioned before, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, meaning I sell the stuff or I buy it for myself. And they have this thing called Paper Pumpkin, which is a like all-in-one card kit for the month. or it comes out monthly and has everything you need to make usually 9 to 12 cards depending on the kit. So I had a bunch of those that I have not been able to work on, so I brought those with. I also brought my 2024 coloring journal to finish getting set up. Honestly, seriously, I think I bring more stuff for crafting than I do for like what I need in my suitcase, because I bring laundry soap and I do laundry, so it's like, oh, I only need so many clothes because I can wash them, and I really don't care if I'm wearing the same clothes for a month if people at work see me in the same thing. We're so busy, I don't think anybody even notices. But yeah, so this is the reason I joke with my friends when they're like, why don't you fly when you go to places? And I'm like, this is why, because I need to bring all the things to keep me busy on the weekend. I've also, have I been doing? I've been doing lots of reading, so now I'm obviously chatting while I'm coloring, but typically I'll be listening to an audiobook. I have found I enjoy that better than like having the TV on or even like YouTube. So my YouTube friends, I'm so sorry, I'm way behind on watching your videos. But if I'm got that playing, I'm usually not paying attention to what I'm doing. So yeah, I've been getting lots of books read, and there you go. So that's what I'll be doing the rest of this month, is coloring. I do have a few pages I have set up as buddy colors. Again, I am not really taking buddy colors probably most of this year, or I shouldn't say not completely, but it'll be very, very few, and it's because of this job. I don't have a lot of time, and I just feel guilty when I can't finish in time. So it's nothing at all to do with my friends and season friends. You know, buddy coloring is one of my favorite things to do, which is why I do the group buddy color, because then I still feel connected with everybody, even especially since I can't do as much individual one-on-one buddy colors as I used to. But so yeah, I'm going to maybe try, and we'll see if anybody wants to see it or not. So I told you I have like the Stampin' Up! Card kits and stuff. I'm gonna try if I can figure out the best setup. Again, this silly tripod is in my way, so I don't know how it would work for me to like do card making when the coloring is even a challenge. But I think I'm gonna try and film just to like show you guys those kits, because I do get comments or people see like my cards and stuff, and you're always like, oh, I love your cards, and I'm like, seriously guys, anybody could do them, because I mostly just use these card kits, which I don't even have to be very creative. I just follow the instructions. So I think I'm going to show you how I do one of those, or what they look like, in case anybody is interested in trying something like that out. We also sell at Stampin' Up! You don't have to like sign up for this monthly, the Paper Pumpkin subscription. They do usually have some card kits just available online to purchase. You don't have to sign up for the subscription, so if it's something to try. But oh, this is my first page in this book, and I'm really excited. I'm doing it because again, just keeping in touch with people. Does everybody mind that I've been a little crooked? Have you even noticed? I can't really see her. I'd have to stand up to view what I'm doing. But I'm doing a Winnie the Pooh page because my friend Jessie over at Happy Colors has Winnie the Pooh as one of her prompts. She does a scavenger hunt every month of 10 items, and she's been throwing in a Disney character, which love gives me another prompt to do a Disney page, and it was Pooh. So I thought, oh, I had a poo page in this book and I wanted to do it. This is one of my not official. I never even had a chance to like do a video showing like what my coloring plans for the year are. But I do have a couple books I would like to try and complete. And this is one of them. I always do like a pixel book, a Disney pixel book, and try to complete the whole thing. So this is the one I chose for this year. But this is the first page and we're already in March. And I think there's like 41 pages. So not sure how quickly that could happen. But, you know, I have a couple more big long work trips coming up. So I could maybe do one the whole time. Since I've started doing more diamond painting though, that really has cut into my coloring time as well. Not that I mind, because I enjoy and I'm all supportive of multiple hobbies. You don't have to stay in one lane. You can do whatever your heart desires. And if you have a YouTube channel, post it. Even if your YouTube channel is called diamond painting or coloring or whatever, it's your channel. Share what you love. People, the ones that are your season friends, don't really care what you're showing. We're just here to support you because we love you. That's my thoughts. Anyway, tangent. But yeah, coloring is less. So yeah, I guess I could talk about that a little bit. My goals for 2024, normally I do like the 10 books to finish tag, which has been around for a while. And I have been tweaking mine. I think the first year I did it, I actually did 10 specific books. But like last year, I think last year I had 5 specific books. And then I had 5 artists where I could color. I did like their average number, I think it was like 30 or something, pages in a book. So I had the Sachdevas and Color Questopia, Belba family, and could color in any of their books, but to do that, the number of pages that are in their books, if that makes sense. So kind of like focus 5 artists or publishers to focus on. So this year I'm doing it more of the focus. There's this book I'd like to finish, and then I think everybody else I just picked because it's 2024. I challenge myself to do 24 pages in any of their books. Other than Camellia, I did a special different little board, and when I'm back home and can film, I'll show my coloring journal. So I know I have Sun Life Drawing. I added a couple new ones in there. The Circulism, AJ Cornell books. Again, Color Questopia, Belba family, the Sachdevas. They're, you know, tried and true. I think Alexandra Franzese, did I add her this year? And yeah, so with Camellia, what I did, I kind of made, I'm going to say it's kind of the layout of a bingo board. Basically, I took all of the books that I own of hers, which between miniatures and mandalas and a couple others is a lot. I have her Fairy Houses books. I have all of the miniature series, all of the Fairy House series. I don't have all of the mandala series, but I have quite a few, and not that many of the others. But basically I took all of the books of hers that I do have, and I put them in what I'm going to call a bingo board layout, because I think I have like 48 of them. And my goal is to make sure I color at least 1 page in all of my Camellia books, because I know last year I did not. I did really good. My goal was to color 50 mandalas and 50 miniatures, which I did. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't hit my miniature goal. But this year my focus is to try and at least get into all of those books, because I do very much enjoy them. And yeah, I want to make sure I give love in the books I have. I was going to say, I typically would plan, or I didn't plan on doing a lot of buying new books this year. And I can definitely say I have been slowing down because, well, first of all, I'm not home. Like this time I'm going to be gone like 6 weeks. And I'm not home to get them. I suppose I could have things ordered and shipped to the hotel, but that's no fun. Well, it could be fun, but I just don't know if it would work. But it hasn't stopped me from buying diamond paintings, where I've had to like tell my husband, yeah, watch, there's going to be a couple of those tall boxes coming. He just laughs. Okay, I'll throw them on the bed or in the room where I have all my stuff. So yeah. But then again, I did do a purchase before I left this trip, and I brought those books with me, and I've been coloring in them. So yeah. So that's my kind of, in a nutshell, March plans, as well as just in general 2024 plans, which again, I've seasoned friends, I know you're the only one still here. It's going to be another year of limited Kathy videos, but I am here. I am not going anywhere. I will for sure get a plans video out. I have not even done a completed pages, so I have been trying to do my completed pages, and I have the last one I did was August, I think, of 2023. So I have, like, again, I just haven't had time when I'm home. I have it all organized. I was trying so hard to get it filmed before I left on this trip, but there were so many other things I had to do, so it didn't happen. But it will at some point. But I've actually run out of, I use the little magnetic page markers, and I have them all in books, so that means I need to film because now I can't mark my pages. Yeah, I know, real world problems, right? But it'll happen, and the thing is, once this job is done, I don't know what will happen to me. Seasoned friends know I was in a really bad work situation prior, so this job has been such a blessing, and it started out rough, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm finally starting to feel confident and like I have a purpose and I belong and I'm providing a benefit. But the hardcore truth is, once this project is done, I do not know my future, because I was hired to be on this specific team, and once the project's done, I don't know if my job will continue, if they will need ongoing support, if I will have proven myself that I am someone they want to keep employed, if I'll be able to find a job within the company. There's a whole lot of unknowns, so I am focusing on what I'm doing. I am enjoying it. I am being my normal Kathy self, and I know I am a good employee and I have an excellent work ethic, and I am proving that. So I can only, hope in the end they will want to keep me. There will be a spot for me that is meant. And if not, well, then God has a different plan for me. And this software system that we are implementing is kind of becoming the industry standard. So when I took the job, I told myself, well, you know what? Once you're done here, there's probably going to be another company that will be transitioning and switching over to this system, and they're going to need people to help them. So that is where I'm at. I'm like, okay, I've never been left out to dry before. God has always opened the right doors that I've knocked on. And I have faith it will happen again. So I'm just going to roll with it. But I'm almost done with this page, except for the area I can't reach. Oh wait, I could do this. Seriously, Kathy? Why do you? This is where my husband and even my coworkers are like, Kathy, seriously, you make everything so much more difficult than it needs to be. Can I get like a high five from all my other friends out there that are the same way? It's like, okay, I tell myself, work smarter, not harder. And sometimes I'm really good at it, but sometimes the obvious, like, hey, move the tripod like 5 inches to the right and you'll be able to reach that area. And no, let me just fight around it. I tell you, friends, I am Hot Mess Express. But okay, that's what I got for you this month. I'm coloring. I'm going to try and color that rabbit page. Sword in the Stone for Spicy Cat Disney. And yeah, that's basically what's going on. And there we go. I finished a page. Yay. Always have to sign. And date it is the 10th. First page completed in this book, and I got to do it with my friends. So I hope everyone is doing well. I do miss doing videos. I miss hanging out with everybody, and I hope things are going well for each and every one of you. I appreciate all of the personal messages that people have been sending me. Again, if you are on social, Instagram or Snapchat, I think I have both of my links below, and like to follow me. I post the same thing. That's the one thing. So if you're, I know I have a lot of friends that follow me on both. I'm pretty much posting the same thing. I film it on Snapchat, download it, and upload it to Instagram. So you don't need to follow me on both unless you really want to. But while I'm on these trips, I tend to share a lot of where I'm at, what I'm doing, because I'm enjoying seeing the countryside of our lovely world, and I like to share that. So if you want to follow me out there, you will get to see me a little bit more than I am on YouTube. And if not, just know I'm here. And if you comment, I will get back to you. And like I said, you can email me, message me. I'm hanging out. I'm here. Probably sitting in a hotel room doing something like this with some coffee. And, you know, that's about it. Looking out a window, which is what I'm doing. My hotel room is facing, I appreciate that it's not facing the parking lot. Sometimes that's, you know, I don't like having my, when I'm on the ground floor, and I don't like having my curtains open when people are like coming and going all the time, but I'm facing the back of the hotel, which is basically an open lot. There is a kind of road that drives behind it, but very little traffic. So, okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. This has been a longer, chattier plans video, but I hope you will join me. And in case no one's told you lately, and I know I have not told you lately because I have not been out here, the most important thing I always have to say in my videos is not about me and what I'm doing. It's about you. I need to remind you that you matter and you are beautiful and amazing, because you may not have heard it lately and you need to hear it, because you truly are. You are a beautiful ray of sunshine in somebody's world. Some days it feels like we're the Eeyores. I always call like people that kind of always have a, you know, the world is against me. I call them the Eeyores of the world. I've been an Eeyore at times. I think we all are. And when we're feeling Eeyore-ish, it's sometimes difficult to remember that there's beauty in the world and that we are part of that beauty. So we need to embrace and be a little poo. And even if we're, you know, short and round and love to eat honey and sweets, that would be me. There's nothing wrong with that. We're beautiful and we matter and we do make a difference. Even if we get stuck in the tree trying to get the honey, all of those things. It's okay. We're all doing the best we can with what we have, and that's all that's asked of us. So you keep doing the best you can, and know and believe it in your heart that it's enough, because you are more than enough. You are amazing and beautiful, and I'm so glad you're in my life. Thank you, friends.